Welcome to my presentation. I am Shazia Misbah from Sheshadrira Gudlavalleru Engineering College, pursuing third BTech in the field of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today I am going to present my project titled Homely Hub, a full stack accommodation booking platform. Homely Hub is an online platform that helps people search for, explore, and book accommodations such as rooms, houses, or apartments. The idea behind this project is to create a simple, modern, and user friendly platform where users can make bookings quickly and easily without any confusion. This project was built using the MERN Stack, MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, and Node.js, which makes it a complete full stack web application. MongoDB stores all users' data, booking information, and listing securely in the cloud. Express.js acts as a bridge that handles all routes and connects frontend with backend. React.js is used to design the frontend and create usable components for pages like home, login, and bookings. Node.js powers the server and makes sure everything runs smoothly. My goal was to combine both design and functionality in one project. It is not just about writing code, but about solving real world problems through technology. This project taught me how to work like a full stack developer, managing design, logic, and databases all by myself. It was an amazing experience to learn and apply these technologies together. Let's begin with the building blocks. HTML or Hypertext Markup Language is the foundation of every website. It defines the structure and content of web pages. It doesn't decide how things look, but it decides what appears where. In Homely Hub, HTML was used to build the skeleton for every page. The home page uses header, nav, and section tags to organize the top bar, menu, and property listing. The login and sign up pages use form tags for collecting user information. The booking page uses input fields inside form tag for data like check-in, check-out, and number of guests. The footer uses footer and paragraph tags to show copyright and contact info. I also used semantic HTML, meaning every tag matches its purpose, like article for listing cards and main for central content. This improves readability, SEO, and accessibility. In short, HTML forms the skeleton of the project. It is like the structure of a house before painting or decorating, strong, organized, and clean. Moving on to the JavaScript, which, which brings life to the script. JavaScript is what brings the website to life. Without it, a website would just sit still like a poster. In my project, JavaScript is used to handle logic and interactivity. It checks that users fill all fields before submitting a form. It dynamically displays available properties based on user search. It calculates total price instantly when user selects dates. It connects to the backend using fetch API so data updates without page reload. Example, when a user clicks book now, JavaScript collects all input data, sends it to the server and displays a booking confirmation all in seconds. It also handles form validation, error messages, and loading animations to improve user experience. In short, JavaScript acts as the brain of the website, controlling what happens when users interact with it. Now, let's move on to the another slide, CSS, Cascading Styles Sheets. CSS styles and formats HTML content. I used both normal CSS and Tailwind CSS in this project. It makes everything look beautiful, organized, and professional. CSS helps define layouts using flexbox and grid, colors, shadows, and borders for each section, fonts and styles to make content readable, responsive behavior using media queries so the website adjusts automatically to any screen size. I gave the Homely Hub website a clean, modern theme with smooth buttons, rounded corners, and pastel colors that look calm and professional. I also used hover animations to make buttons and cards feel more interactive. CSS turned my basic HTML structure into an elegant mobile friendly web design. Moving on to the next slide, CSS and JS properties. CSS and JavaScript work hand in hand to make a website both functional and appealing. CSS properties like display use it to flex align items neatly. Justify give justify content, give space items evenly. Border radius create soft edges. Box shading add light shadows. Transition for smooth animation. Font family to maintain consistent fonts. This makes the layout look refined and balanced. JavaScript functions like fetch off to get data from backend, map off and filter off to display property list dynamically. Local storage save login data temporarily. Add event listener off reacts to clicks and actions. The combined use of CSS and JavaScript ensures that the user experience is both visually smooth and technically responsive. Let's move on to the overview of the website. Homely Hub is a complete accommodation booking web platform where users can search properties, view images and details, book stays securely, manage their bookings. It's like a simpler version of Airbnb created with learning and functionality in mind. Every part of the system, from the design to the database, was developed by me. The main goals was to make it fast, responsive, and reliable, to use modern web technologies like MERN Stack, to provide a good user interface that even a beginner can use. This slide summarizes what the platform is about and its. Before jumping into the technical part, let's have the talk on goals of the internship. During my internship, I had clear goals. Learn how full stack web development works in real life. Understand how to design both front end and back end efficiently. Gain practical experience with APIs, authentication, and databases. Develop teamwork, time management, and communication skills. This project helped me accomplish all of these. I learned to structure code properly, debug errors independently, and deploy applications on the cloud. My internship was not just about building something, it was about learning how developers think and how professional projects are executed. The core technical requirements of the project were as follows: front end, back end, database, APIs, hosting, and authentication. In front end, the tools used are React.js, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Tailwind CSS. In the back end, Node.js and Express.js were used. The database going the database used is MongoDB. API application program interface is RESTful endpoint for data transfer. Hosting, Vercel or render. Functional requirements, user registration and login. Authentication, JWT for secure login. Property viewing and search filters, booking systems, data storage and management. Each requirement was chosen to make the app secure, scalable, and user friendly. Let's move on to the next slide, architecture and design. The project follows MERN architecture, which means all components use JavaScript and integrate smoothly. The architecture flow. The user interacts with the React frontend. The frontend sends requests to the Express plus Node backend. The backend fetches and stores data in MongoDB. The server returns results, which React display immediately. This design is efficient and easy to expand with new features in the future. Coming to the next slide, brief about full stack web development. Let's briefly discuss what full stack web development means. Full stack web development means working on both front-end and back-end. The front-end handles the visible part, the design, layout, and user interaction. The back-end handles logic, authentication, and data management. I developed both sides, which helped me understand how they communicate through APIs and how data flows between them. This knowledge is essential for becoming an independent and complete web developer. Moving to the next slide, MERN Stack overview. The Homely Hub project is built on the MERN Stack, which stands for MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, and Node.js. Let's go through them briefly. MongoDB is a NoSQL database used to store user and booking data. It's flexible and scalable. Express.js simplifies backend routing and server setup. React.js is used for the frontend, building reusable UI components. Node.js powers the backend, allowing JavaScript to run on the server. Together, these tools provide a consistent JavaScript based environment from front to back, improving speed and productivity. Coming to the next slide, implementation details. Now, let's talk about how all this came together during implementation. I started developing the interactive UI, focusing on the journey from browsing rooms to making a booking. Integrated leaflet API for mapping features, allowing users to view property locations visually. Implemented user authentication and dashboards, ensuring each user has personalized access. Ensure the site was responsive, meaning it adjusts automatically to any screen size. Finally, I added real time booking confirmation and price calculation, completing the flow from search to booking. These features combine to create a fully functional prototype that mirrors real world problems. Coming to the next slide, which shows Homely Hub platform interface. The first screenshot shows the home page of the Homely Hub. At the top, there is a navigation bar that includes links like home, bookings, login, and contacts. It stays fixed while scrolling for easy access. Below that, there is a search section where users can enter location, check in, and check out dates and number of guests. Further down, featured properties are displayed, each with images, short descriptions, and prices. The color palette is soft and warm, making users feel comfortable. The layout is clean with simple white space, helping users focus on content. Let's moving on to the next slide. The first properties listing and details page. The first image in this slide shows multiple property cards. Each card contains an image, name, price, and book now. These are dynamically generated from the database using React and MongoDB data. The second image shows property details page where a user can see larger high resolution images of the room or home, detailed information about the facilities, ratings, and location. A booking button is at the bottom to proceed. This page gives user all necessary information before making a decision, similar to Airbnb's listing page. Coming to the next slide, it is booking form and confirmation page. The first screenshot shows the booking form. Here users enter their name, date range, number of guests, and contact details. JavaScript ensures all data is valid before submission. When they click submit, the data goes to the backend and the booking is stored in the MongoDB. The second image shows the booking confirmation page, which includes a success message and booking ID. This gives users confidence that their booking was completed successfully. This design uses a calm green and white color palette to indicate success. Next, coming to the another slide. Alright, so this is the complete booking page of the Homely Hub platform. At the bottom of this box, the platform automatically calculates the total amount, which is in example 12,000. After reviewing the details, the user can click to red button that says proceed to the payment 12,000. The purpose of this page is to double check everything before payment, making sure the user confirms their booking dates, guest count, and price before moving to the transaction. After the user clicks proceed to payment, they are brought to this payment gateway page. After the user clicks proceed to payment, they are brought to this payment gateway page. At the top, you can see the Homely Hub payment gateway header along with a secure payment badge, which helps build user trust and ensure them that the transaction is safe. The page displays the order ID, making each booking unique and traceable. Below that, we have another summary of the booking platform for final confirmation. Property name, check-in check-out dates, number of guests, number of nights, and again the total amount is shown clearly. Here again it's 12,000. At the bottom there are two action buttons. The gray cancel button if the user changes their mind, and green confirmation payment button which completes the booking. Once the user confirms payment, the platform can generate a booking confirmation, trigger an email, and finalize their stay. Now, let's take a look at my booking pages. At the very top, the search bar remains the same. Users can still search for destinations or edit their travel details anytime. Just below that, we have three tabs: My Profile, My Booking, My Accommodation. Here there are. Here, My Booking tab is active. This page displays all the stays the user has booked so far. Each booking card shows the property image, the property name, the check-in and check-out dates, the number of nights, and the total price for that booking. In this example, the user has bookings for Munnar Farmhouse and Olive Island, each with their own dates and total amounts. The layout is clean and easy to scan, making it simple for users to keep track of their upcoming and past trips. This is the My Profile page where users can view and manage their personal account details. On the left side, we see the user profile picture along with a welcome message displaying their first name. On the right side, the platform shows the user's key profile information such as full name, mail, joined date. At the bottom, there are two action buttons. Edit profile to update details like name or email. Change password to modify login security. This page gives the user full control over their account settings and personal data with a simple and clean layout. Coming to the conclusion, the Homely Hub project has been an amazing learning journey that helped me understand the complete workflow of full stack web development. From designing a smooth and responsive user interface to building secure backend APIs, implementing authentication, managing databases, and finally deploying the entire platform. This project allowed me to apply real world concepts and strengthen my technical skills in the MERN Stack. Working on features like booking management, payment flow, user profiles, and map integration gave me practical experience in solving real web development challenges. Overall, this project has not only improved my coding ability but also boosted my confidence in building complete functional applications from scratch. I would like to sincerely thank WebStack Academy for giving me the opportunity to learn, build, and present this project. Their guidance, structured learning environment, and hands on training have played a major role in helping me grow as a developer. I truly appreciate the support and the platform they provided throughout this journey. Thank you, WebStack Academy, for this wonderful opportunity, and thank you all for listening to my presentation.